All right, this is the week 4 wrap up of Know Your League. So, welcome to our special guest there, Fatty Juice.
Hey, thanks for having me, fellas. I'm
Hey,
honored.
what about introducing your co-host?
I was
What's
getting to
going
that.
on here?
Needing
Well,
no introduction.
Top billing.
Timmy Schultz, the Mo fella.
You betcha.
Oh, that was last week. You wanted to do the bit where you just said hi later. That fell flat.
That was funny.
You went to Kevin. All right. Let's get right into it because we have limited time and our viewers have a short attention span. So we'll try to keep our one faithful viewer, the Vanilla Gorillas, on the.
Hey, Fatty Juice, welcome aboard, man.
Thank you.
Welcome
I appreciate it. I feel both nervous and humbled.
We're expecting a lot out of you because we've had shit guests so far. So the bar is very low, my friend.
That's okay.
All right. So honestly, last week there weren't too many games that were in question, really. I mean, maybe go in. There weren't close games. Doyle, Possum, man, that was a tough loss. Scores 96 points, probably her highest of the week, and gets blown out by 30. Hellified, oh man, Mo Fella puts up a stellar 48 against.
You should have saved that for last. And I had a soundboard noise for that. I have my phone, so I can't do it.
Oh, that's a shame. We're sorry about that. Old school, averages 70 points a week and then throws 105 up on me. And so that wasn't close. East side, Fatty scores. What'd you score? 120 last week.
Well, here's the deal. The guy wins the toilet bowl last week with like 58 or 60, and he's a potential points leader when he faces me.
Right? Shit. He's like third highest scorer.
Yeah.
And then Vanilla didn't put up much. Weekend Famous, this is, I think, her lowest scoring week, and she still won pretty handily. So, taking a look at the leaderboard, of course, we're in the middle. I think I'm on the clock right now, so I'm surprised our phones aren't blowing up with Vanilla asking where I'm at. But the supplemental, we're right in the middle of that. Davis blowing shit up on me. So. All right, Timmy, I'll turn it over to you for some stats.
Okay, good job, Chatty. You came prepared. I like it. Do it. I'm with you. No close wins this game. Hey, it is what it is. All right, real quick, studs of the week. We got Hawkinson 31. That's a hell of a thing with the tight end. Yeah. Dude, San Francisco's D showed up 20. Fucking badass. Miles Sanders 27 for Possum Packers. Jared Goff throws up a 40. Austin Eckler finally comes and gets 28 after Neil starts bitching. I hate him, but Eckler sucks. And he's like, I want 3 touchdowns, Tim. And
guy doesn't do dick through 1/3 of the game, and then all of a sudden Cart bitches about how much he sucks, and he gets 28.
Yeah,
exactly. So I guess that's what we need to start doing with all of our guys.
I'm just gonna run everybody around.
Yeah.
And then my last one is a kicker at Daniel Carlson 14. So I thought that was pretty solid. Yeah. The do-overs of the week. These are the guys that were left on the bench that kicked some ass, but they weren't started. Josh Jacobs throws in a 29. I thought that guy was left for dead.
Yeah.
Rashad Penny, 27.
And both of those are Doyle's.
TB12 at 31 on the bench. And now I guess he's going to get divorced, which is crazy to me. I guess he shouldn't have came back this year. And
maybe that's why he came back.
I'm sorry.
Maybe that's why he came back.
And then Clyde Edwards-Helaire with the 21, which was pretty damn solid sitting on your bench. Here's my shitting the bed awards. Number 1, Bob Woods, 1. Who? Number 2, Cam Akers, 1.
Good.
Oh,
that's both guys. I think you're familiar with them.
Thanks, fantasy experts.
Number 3, Amari Cooper, 0. Good job, DJ, leaving CD Lamb on your bench. But number 4, the whole Mo Fella team shit the fucking bed again. And I don't know where. Yeah, I know. I don't know where to fucking go from there, man.
Dude. I don't. Yeah,
it's gone from bad to worse.
Yeah.
But I'll just finish this off with I think the top 4 performances of the week. I'm gonna start. I normally do top 3, but there was 4 really exceptionals. So first one I'm gonna do is Miles Sanders. You know, like I said, he rolled in with a 27, which was pretty solid. Austin Eckler is number 3 with the 28. Jared Goff with 40. And number 1, got to go with TJ Hawkinson, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was fucking amazing out of a tight end.
Pretty great.
There you go. Now on to our third segment is going to be brought to us by Mr. Fatty Juice himself, Mr. Coffeeville Brass, Neil Osborne.
Well, you know we gave Julie shit Miles Sanders pick, like a rash of shit. Well, he's hurt. What the hell are you thinking? And now look at us.
There was a lot of shit given on a lot of picks. I mean, you roasted DJ on Nick Chubb, if I recall.
I didn't.
No.
Tim. Oh, Tim. Yeah.
I mean, he roasted every pick, and then at the end he's like, I think DJ's probably got the best team.
I did say that. That's true and true.
Yeah, those are facts.
Yeah.
You know, looking back, I might have just clouded my mind a bit too far for this year's draft. And my picks were not great. I felt pretty good about the first 3, and then I went a stretch from like 4 through 8 where I went back with a real bunch of hard questions, and I had a stone face, so no, and I feel like everybody was nice to me, but they were some shit picks for where they were.
I thought you had a good draft. I mean, you look. There's some of them. It just all depends, man. I got fucking vapor locked on Allen Robinson. That motherfucker is killing me.
You know, like this Cam Akers has just been the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
Not only has he fucked me every single week that we've played, he single-handedly lost last week for me by fumbling it at the goal line.
Yeah.
All he had to do was take it in, and I win that match. And it's a different story. Then we talk about something else. But instead, I shit the bed for 2 weeks. I have no running backs. Matt Ryan has completely fucked JT over.
Oh, yeah.
They should have kept Wentz. I mean, at the very least, they at least had an offense, but Matt Ryan sucks, period.
Man,
JT hurt.
Yeah. I had high hopes for Matt Ryan, dude. Honestly, I thought he could be like Timmy drafted him and I mean I wanted him. I thought he was gonna
he's ruined JT. Absolutely ruined him.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. You got guys, he put up 2, like he hasn't done shit the entire season because of his quarterback. It's too bad.
It is. It's crazy because everything was in play. I mean, you look at does he have a run like Stafford going in or Tom Brady? He had a lot of pieces in place, but
he had Pittman, which he's not even looking at now. He had Mo Alley Cox, which I guess he throws to every now and again. You got JT.
Last week.
If you run JT, that opens up the entire fucking offense right there.
But they don't do that. He looks to pass first, and then he can't even under the ball. He gets sacked all the fucking time. He's terrible.
Did they lose some linemen? I don't know. Maybe it's the line. I don't know.
That's line in football last year.
That's what I'm saying. Did they? I missed that. I guess I don't know.
Might be coaching too, man.
Could be.
I don't know.
I guess I don't know. It's just frustrating to watch. I finally get Patty Zeke on the franchise, thinking I had a sure thing with JT, and now he sucks, and that's all right. I'm gonna
the best of us.
Hey, hopefully, but it's the last 2 weeks have been pretty fucking frustrating. I think for all of us, for sure.
Yeah. Well, generally
that's
speaking,
frustrating for me.
The NFL this is a weird year.
It's a really weird fucking year.
It's a weird year. Like, generally speaking, for the most part, quarterback play has not been great. It sucked.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is you've got this whole, like, there's a changing of the guard in a lot of ways. Like, and you're starting to see it. Everybody that you think is supposed to be solid isn't. Russell sucks.
Yeah.
Like, there's a whole lot of things that were solid players the last few years, and now, man, it's all up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Well, back in Philadelphia, I mean, I'm sorry, I never would have saw that coming in a million years.
Who's that?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. Yeah.
No, well, I mean, obviously, I think he was the second quarterback I took. I didn't. He ended the year really well, and so you hope because he's got all the tools. I did not know. Did you see that deal the other day where that guy squats 700 pounds? I meant to text that out when they played on. I don't know. They had a primetime game.
What is his name? I can't
Jalen
remember.
Hurts. Jalen Hurts.
He can squat 700 pounds.
Yeah, he squatted freaking 500 pounds as a sophomore in high school. They had video of it. And then he squatted like 600 when he was at Oklahoma, and he squatted like 700. And it was, I mean, maybe a little bit high, but it wasn't this high school bullshit you see where it's a half squat. He fucking squatted 700 pounds, dude. It was ridiculous.
Wow. That's
I'll
pretty
find the
impressive.
video and send it out. It was crazy. They were showing it. They mentioned it. I was like, come on. And yeah.
I do that all.
What are you doing there, FJ?
I do that all the time.
You getting your balls nibbled?
I'm not impressed with the squatting. I squat like that all the time.
He's a leg man.
Yeah.
They're not looking strong.
All right. So, Chatty, what do you think about next week's matchups, man? What do we got going on here?
Next week, all right. Let's see. I think there's some big ones. I think we might be seeing a battle of undefeateds, if I'm not mistaken here. Draft Day Doyle at 2-2 has Mo Fellas. That's the first matchup, and then I've got Possum Peckers. So, hopefully she goes back to her not 90-point scoring. Hellified has Fatty Juice, so a little shot for redemption here. Old School and Weekend Famous. This is a battle.
That's a battle.
That is a battle. That's the game of the week right there.
That is the game of the week for sure. Yeah. I mean, Weekend Famous still. She's averaging 100. Her average dropped. What is she now? She's at like 103 a week now, and Old School's scored like 70 points less on the season. Undefeated. Go figure. And then we wrap it up with, I guess, the East Side and Vanilla Gorillas. Bit of a toilet bowl there. Yeah.
Well.
All right. Yeah.
We gotta figure out who the special guest's gonna be next week. I think it's gotta be the winner of the game of the week, no?
We've already had Weekend Famous. I mean, we could have Old School.
Here's my suggestion, because we should have opened the show with a shout out to one great American, one Richard Swink, who is down in the Southeast touring the hurricane ravaged lands with our president on his goodwill tour.
Attaboy, Richard.
True. That is true. Hand in hand. I mean, just hand in glove with Papa Joe. So, I mean,
bipartisan at its finest.
There we go. Casting disagreements and philosophies aside, just doing what's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Now,
there's to
bringing the aisle together.
Yeah.
Hand in hand.
You are fake news.
All right. Well, we got real quick review of the week next week, so we'll just try to figure out who our special guest is going to be, and we'll go from there.
I think maybe we could see whoever wins, whoever is going to be in the lead between if Hellified and Old School win, we'll just have to kind of see who's available. But I think one of those two guys have to be on. They could both lose, they could both win, but we'll try to get one of them. I mean, Brent obviously his is up in he's the most available.
I think that whatever
because Brent's retired.
Yeah.
I think whoever's on, I think you should schedule it 45 minutes ahead of time for potential technical issues.
Shit.
Hey.
Facts.
I sure am glad we scheduled it for 8:30. That's all I'm going to say.
Been here last
this
week.
is an hour past my bedtime, and I'm on the clock.
David.
All right, we better get your rant out of the way. I think our time's coming to an end.
Okay, my rant is very short and sweet. Mo fellas suck, and I've had 104-point average scored on me throughout this year, and there's nothing else I can do about that, but I know nobody's had that many scored on them, and there you go. That's my rant.
That's bullshit. I have that. Maybe not this year.
I don't care. We're only talking about this year.
It makes it hard to watch. It makes it hard to gear up for every Sunday, doesn't it? It just kind of takes the steam away.
It's
It does.
shit.
Yeah.
Quarterback, man. My quarterbacks are shit. Matt Stafford, he only looks at Cooper Kupp, man. He doesn't look at anybody. He only anytime he throws to A-Rob, he throws it fucking 4 feet over his head or 3 feet out of bounds. It's like, what the fuck, man? What are you doing?
That's a Super Bowl winner, and he looks like he was worse than when he was in Detroit.
Yeah.
And how are they 2-3 right now? That's what I'd like to know about. 2-3.
Creative scheduling.
Terrible fucking
creative schedule.
But anyway, hey, tides are going to turn for the Mo fellas. I'm going to get my first win against Tricky Dick next week. This week, I'm ready to roll. So,
right.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, want to thank our special guest today, Mr. Fatty Juice, having a great season so far. I know your running backs are a little shaky at this moment. Still got a solid team all around, man. Good luck to you, and it's been a pleasure having you on.
Thanks so much for having me, guys. That was fun.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. All right. Well, we'll catch up with you another time. I think. Good luck for the rest of the year, except when you play me and
and Tim and Carp and
whoever. Well, you can beat Carp. Fuck that guy.
Julie.
All right, fellas. All right, I'll get this mashed up and sent out.
Peace out.
From there. All right.
Later, guys.
All right.
Know your league.
Know your fucking league.